Princess Yggdra bore the Grand Centurio and fought to recapture Castle Paltina. We'll never fight alone. Hello everyone, and welcome to MK404 Replays Yggdra Union Will Never Fight Alone. Oh!
Hi.
Didn't expect to see this then, eh?
Wow.
And this time I have friends to talk about this game with.
Very good.
Yes. Yggdra Union. There we go.
Sorry, why don't you tell us what the Yggdra Union is?
Give me one few seconds.
Also, the chances is a little bit Yggdra.
Me messing with PSP. Waiting for this thing to go. So!
Oh boy, anime cutscene.
Yggdra Union. Years ago, I was with my buddies on IRC chat, like back in 2007, 2008. Oh. We were palling around from FESS.
IRC,
good
Lord.
We're talking about, we got into robots and stuff, and they got into other things around the time, and they mentioned this game on the GBA, Yggdra Union, quirky little game made by Sting, who also made Riviera the Promised Land. I didn't really like Riviera the Promised Land that much. I tried it a few, but it didn't really fit for me. The style of it, the style of the game, just didn't click at all. And it was like, oh no, it's another game by in the Department Heaven series, and it's like, but they were, people were in the chat were very surprised that this game was localized at all due to its hella Japanese influences and entrenched in its dialogues and whatnot. It was a miracle this game got localized by Atlas when they picked it up back in 2006. And they said it was really hard as well. So it was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. So they had good things to say about it, and yeah, took a little bit, but I was hooked playing the GBA version. Very interesting, different take on a strategy RPG with its card system, as we'll see. And the art style was super deformed, but I vibe with most of the characters. Gameplay was generally alright. Hard as fuck, though. But I had a good time trying to go through it. I barely managed to get through the end of the game, though. And a lot of what we saw in the game was piqued my interest well enough that I was like, you know, when I was working on FE 404, I decided to pay homage to a bunch of the characters in Yggdra Union and put them in the game. And then the PSP version dropped in like a little bit after the fact, and I was like, huh, an enhanced remake of this game, and boy howdy, what an enhanced remake this is! Because this version is just flat out superior. And then I did my own playthrough, and then I did a recorded run many years ago. It was a good time, had a lot of fun. Got a bunch of people into this the series, which was the true intention all along. So, because this game is the good, but Doorbell's gonna have to wait a minute. That playthrough is now old, and a lot has happened since then. I now have people I can talk to about this game because it's a good time, and that's why we're here today, because it's time to revisit the old time. Alright, you guys gotta take over. I gotta answer the doorbell.
So the reason that Ray is doing Yggdra Union in the first place is because he has a very old playthrough on the PSP on his channel, and a GBA one on his channel as well. And his PSP playthrough of Yggdra Union on his channel was recorded from a PSP.
Oh boy.
There's a connection cable you can get, which can connect your PSP to a capture card, like a Dazzle or something, and it was done on a Dazzle. Dazzle cannot do HD. It looks like poopy garbage. And it's been like 6 or 7 years since Ray's played Yggdra Union. So we decided, hey, PSP is super cool, and the game runs really well and looks really good, and your computer can run it. So why not do it again? Yeah, do it again. Do it again. So
The art style is more anime than Disgaea. How do you do that? We'll never fight alone. Instead, we'll fight with
Now
our
then,
friend.
let's begin. Let's check my options to see if everything's right. Yep, that's good. Then let's begin. Kingdom of Fantasinia, located in the center of the continental world. Times of peace and prosperity continued for many years in the Holy Sword, and wise king was not meant to last forever. The end came so suddenly.
During the rule of Ordine, 31st monarch of Fantasinia, the new Bronquian Empire invaded. The royal army mustered its cavalry to resist the incursion, but with loss after loss to the imperial army's devastating offensive, the fortress of Corona fell. Nothing could stop Bronquia from sacking the royal capital of Paltina.
Oops.
Golkassa, the Emperor of Carnage, had deposed his predecessor by force and became the new Emperor of Bronquia. Emperor Golkassa led his elite troops personally into Castle Paltina, where after an earth-shaking battle, he slew King Ordine. With that, Paltina fell, and the Scarlet Imperial flag was raised to flutter in the twilight sky.
Thank you for that, Derek, Stephen Prince.
Thanks, Udi.
Also, the PSP version of Yggdra Union is mostly all voice acted.
Yep. Only, like, the incidental dialogue isn't voiced.
Yeah.
So let's begin with Chapter 1, The Fugitive Bearing Hope.
Yggdra Union predicted it'll occur.
Look at this advanced war is real over here. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I gotta get in there. Close
Yeah.
up.
Close up?
Close up.
At the southernmost tip of the continent is the land of Norn Valley. Although this barren land of rocky mountains and red earth is Fantasinia Kingdom territory, it has become a haunt for thieves. Through this wasteland runs a girl, kicking up a cloud of dust as she flees.
Run, girl.
Battlefield 1, Thieves' Stronghold.
Wow, Vanessa. Norn Valley. No wonder Ray likes this game.
A dead end?
Behind.
Can't have gone far. Keep your eyes peeled.
What now? If I don't do something, I'll be caught. Oh, that's...
Well, Stronghold.
Perhaps I could hide here.
Didn't I see her run this way?
What's wrong?
Forgive me, ma'am. We lost her trail around here.
Are there any likely hiding places nearby?
Oh, it's
She
Guard.
might have ducked into that old fortress there. All right, torch the place. We'll smoke her out.
They're just like weeds. You have to smoke them by the root.
Oh, that's violent.
Blaze, the fire's lit.
It's a question of what's less painful. Fire or my sword?
Is that Terra Plat?
That is Terra Plat, yes.
God, it is Edelgard.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Huh? Who are you?
That's exactly what I was gonna ask about you.
It's my son.
It's the thieves that infest this
And the
dump.
fucking robot Shinji.
Are they allied with the scum who attacked us?
I love
You've got
Flunky.
some nerve burning down our home. We'll show you what we do to anyone who messes with us.
Yeah! It's the lad!
Defeat all enemies to win this map. We lose if Milanor dies, it's possible, or if we use up all our cars. Some not possible. Okay, so here's our introduction. We've got the main character.
The main character. This game called Yggdra Union? Nah, this is the main character.
And his boy Flunky.
This isn't Dream of 5.
Yeah, we finished.
I know.
There's a lot to go over because this game is very complicated, but we'll kind of go over it in bits and chunks right now. So we have our unit select. We got a certain number of people we get to pick in the map, and Milanor, he's with us for nearly a game. He's only not in for like 2 battlefields in the entirety of the game. There's 48.
What's that thing he's holding? It's it's a weapon.
It's an axe.
Sure. Yeah, it's an axe. Sure.
If we go to the left screen,
I actually might have an answer for what weapon is. Keep going,
this is the item screen. We get to view and equip items here that alter our stats. And if we go to the right, this is where we use our items to recover morale, which is basically your health in this game.
Neat.
We have none, so we'll just go to it. And we have to pick cards. We use cards for both purposes, to move and as well to attack. We only have a couple of cards: Steal, Mind Change, Refreshment, Mirage, Rockfall to start. So let's pick those.
Very important.
We're off!
What can a bunch of petty thieves do?
You'll eat those words.
Tutorial corner.
Let's get him.
Are we the baddies? No.
Let's pick a card.
In order to make a
Kinetic-
move first, you have to pick a card first. Tactics card.
Kinetic card.
I forgot to include a background. Sorry, it's transparent. I forgot to disable that.
Oops.
The texture's broken.
Wrong. So, movement in this game is shared between all units per the card you use.
Movement in Yggdra Union really fucks me up, which is probably the reason why Ray's way better off playing this.
You gotta think about who moves how many spaces in very carefully.
So, like, to cut it down to simple terms, the steel card has 12 move. You have 4 units on the map. All 4 of those units can only move a total of 12 spaces between each other.
Yep.
They don't all get 12. No. So if you move Milanor 6, you've only got 6 left for the other 3.
And if you move Milanor 12, then you get...
Well, they can go fuck themselves!
Number at the top is power. That's how much morale damage you will inflict during battle if you happen to win a clash.
Yeah.
That's the ace type. In order to properly use the card in battle, when we get to actually do that, we don't get to do this now. In order to properly use the card, the character attacking has to share the same weapon as the ace type of the card. If they don't, you won't be able to use the ability. What's an ace? This guy is an ace. An ace.
What are you talking about? It's a special move!
Oh man.
Yeah, they gotta introduce you to the game mechanics slowly, because trust me, they throw it all at once, no one will play this game.
Don't worry, no one ever plays this game anyway, right? So if you look at all the race cards here, you can actually do the total amount of move you'll have for the entire map. 18, 19, 23, 28. You have 28 moves this whole map.
That's correct. We can also
What happens if you
press
die?
circle to go to the field and overview it, so we can see what we got up to fight. We've got a bandit, assassin, and the boss.
The boss of
Yggdra.
Valkyrie.
Who's a Valkyrie? She's got item on her.
So, I wasn't kidding, by the way. If you run out of cards, game over.
That's correct.
Damn.
Play carefully.
Trying to remember my buttons with this. Okay. So I can, spend. Suspending in the PSP version is like a hard save that you can use, as opposed to the normal Fire Emblem GBA type suspend in the GBA version.
Ah. The Radiant Dawn save, got it.
Right.
So I threw an image in our voice call of a mezzaluna, which is an Italian kitchen implement, which is probably the closest thing we're ever going to find to properly calling Milanor's weapon, because it's not an axe. No matter how much you tell me that it's an axe.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a saw.
It's a fucking mezzaluna.
So what you're saying is Milanor is Italian.
I'd believe it.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay, so for this battlefield, in order to get MVP +2, we have to win the map in 4 turns. And that's not 4 player turns, that's 4 turns overall.
Oh, that's weird.
You're gonna get your handheld. You're gonna like it.
Hey, boss, how do I turn on my PSP?
Press the power button.
Okay, it's not turning on. The battery's out, you dumbass. Yeah, this does sound like a character select thing.
It kind of does, like started of Super Robot. Whoa, Circuit Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Alright, so in order to get this off started in the right way, we're going to move the flunky downwards.
Ye gods!
Yeah, it's the flunky. A character without a name being used? No.
I can't wait till we kill the final boss of Flunky.
Sure hope nothing happens to Flunky.
Oh yeah, let Ray just square away a good 40 hours of his life to stream Roar of the Lions. He'll get right on that. It's my favorite character, Flunk Master Flex. By the way, this game has a weapon triangle. Check the weapon triangles?
Where's Italy fall on the scale?
Italy loses to Spain.
So the prediction mark is interesting in that it's been completely reworked with how it functions in the GBA version. The order of operations have changed for the PSP version.
But Ray, I only know PEMDAS.
Sit down, Mel, I gotta learn you a thing.
Oh no.
Alright, so in order to properly initiate battle, you have to press square and then move over to the target in front of us, and then you go to it.
My Flunky is better than yours.
So right there we have how battle is formed. We have 8 units on our side and 8 units on their side. When the opposing side runs out of units, you win the clash.
How is battle formed?
So how battles typically form is when you initiate battle, you perform a charge, which is based off your tech stat. The more higher tech you have, the more damage you do with your charge. and then the opponent will counter if they can counter with the same rules applied to them. If they have higher tech, they'll do more damage with their charge. If they have lower tech than your gen, then you take less damage.
Yep.
And after that, you go right to it. Then you got the prediction marks at the bottom there, which determine how high your overall attack stat is. Not the attack stat there that's listed, but how high your attack is in general. And they are listed in these ways. Red star, yellow circle, green dash, blue triangle, gray X. Red star
if you
is
have
the
a gray
best.
X, you're dead. Like, you're dead.
Red star is the best, and if you have that, you're in a really good spot. Gray X is awful. If you have that, you are very fucked.
Super dead!
So you can't control combat directly, but you'll be able to influence how tactics work later on. Right now, we can't do much, but just lost the fireworks, so have at it.
Also, the last unit of a squadron tends to be the leader, and they will take a little bit longer to kill, most often than not.
The head has that would be referred to as the head. Head has twice as much HP as a standard unit during a clash. Once you successfully win a battle, you do a percentage of the card power in morale damage against the enemy.
So you can see surviving units on our side, plus the difference in ability, which is the prediction shit, plus the bonuses for having our main character alive. So we're doing 900 morale because it's 90% of 1,000.
That is correct.
But
a unit's morale will decrease when they lose in battle, and if the morale hits 0, they're out.
yeah, that bandit's dead.
And when you win a battle, your card will power up and grow stronger.
Yep.
A man died.
You don't have to kill an enemy unit to increase the card power. You just have to win the fight.
That's correct. But you gain the full value if you actually win the fight. Once they do, they go down. Flunky doesn't gain experience.
Oh no!
Flunky works hard for that.
Because Flunky's not permanent, unfortunately.
What? No!
We won, boys! Hey Ray, can I explain archers and shit? Once we get to this assassin?
Sure.
Cool!
So once the unit who entered battle has finished battle, that unit can no longer move, but the rest of the units can, until you can choose to end your turn. Okay, I gotta map this out carefully. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. Perfect. We need to move here.
There's a lot of secrets in this game. Will you be told how they work? No. Find them!
Something to note about Yggdra Union is that there is a lot of hidden items. Be on the lookout and scour everything. You may be surprised at what you may find.
By the way, you might be asking yourself, why is Ray ending his turn without attacking with Milanor? 1 per turn.
1 per turn? That's okay. The assassin will go for battle now.
So here's the assassin. Aha! Can't counter. So the specialty of archers is that they have a very strong charge, and you can't counter, but the same is in reverse. If you charge an archer, they can't counter you.
Bow use is pretty good for player phase combat.
I think Milanor loses this. Unless?
See, normally he would lose, but Milanor has invincibility of this map, so he can't lose.
Oh, he's cheating! I understand.
Bodied.
Never mind. He's just cheating. Don't worry about it.
He's using the cheater button.
EXP, yeah.
Oh, Milanor gets XP. Oh,
Yeah, he's
goddamn.
permanent. He has a name. You need a name to get EXP.
Oh, I see.
Why are we suspended?
Just to have a safety save, just in case.
Oh, okay.
But
I'll
Milanor
be
is
doing. I will
invincible.
be doing this a lot. So I believe Mirage. I believe Mind Change and Mirage are the cards you need to be able to take down Yggdra here in one turn.
Oh, what's that card she has there, right? Couldn't be very important, could it?
Her card is, yeah.
Oh, we don't get to find out what it is? Shucks. Guess it doesn't matter that much then.
Let's fight.
Alright, here we go!
By the way, Yggdra has swords, so she beats Milanor more easily than he beats her.
Why you?
You bastards!
Thanks, Taraplat.
Thanks, Terraplat!
Why you?
Yeah, I hope you're ready to hear. You bastards! All games. That's all she says in battle.
You
Yeah,
bastards!
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
But Milanor can't lose, so we'll get there. Levels are very slow, by the way.
Yeah, experience gain is, it takes a while.
This is
But,
no mere thief.
Well, it'll do. The level cap for characters is 20, by the way.
Yeah. So you would, you'd normally, like, super lose this, by the way.
I'm not going down!
Oh, I was straight counter. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the first map! You'd think that charges would always make you win if you have the weapon advantage, but if someone's tech is high enough, or someone's gen is high enough compared to your tech,
Lost!
you can really just, like, hyper-destroy someone on counter.
Very cool.
Curses! Yeah. Ooh, big mirage.
So this is how Crimson Flower ended. Anyway.
Fended off the enemy, Milanor achieved his revenge.
Wow.
Nice banner.
What do you think of that, huh?
They're stronger than we thought. A cursed thief! Withdraw the troops! We're pulling out!
That exclamation mark means she dropped her item because Milanor's luck was equal to or higher than Yggdra's there.
Ooh, luck +2, that's good.
Oh, that's a good opening. So
that's random, right?
yes. So at map's end, you get the MVP bonus. MVP bonus is the character who did the most morale damage, not the most kills, the most morale damage during the entire fight, and they will get a +1 bonus to the random stat. Or if you cleared the map quickly enough, you get a +2 instead. The
stat you get is random.
The bonus you get is random, but these are easily pliable, and these are very, very much in your path to try to work to make power level your other units, make them strong.
Luck's really good for Milanor early on because he'll be doing a lot of our boss kills, and like Ray just said, because his luck was equal to or higher than the boss, he gets her item when he kills her.
Is MVP +2 riggable? It is very riggable. It's rolled every time the screen comes up, so feel free to abuse it as much as you want, Asin. I know you would. Got an Iron Choker for winning, because that was what Yggdra dropped. And we also got a card, Revolution. Do Rebellion in the Depths of Despair, sing us to victory.
I got a feeling it's a shitty card.
Revolution defeats all enemies but the head. Strength is infinite to all but the head. Only Valkyries and Yggdra can use it, and only when the head is alive.
Oh, okay.
More on this when we actually get to use skills.
Everyone's still standing. Come and gather round. They knew.
But
what
Ray,
they were
who's
doing.
Yggdra?
Well,
We lost a
Asin.
few men. Hmm? Hey, you in there?
There you go.
I know you're hiding in there. It's safe to come out now. You're a pretty one. What are you doing here?
Isn't
Bruh.
she a survivor from Castle Paltina?
What? So, those guys were from Bronquia's army?
Please, I have nowhere else to turn. I need your help to defeat the Empire.
Our help, eh? Well, it won't come cheap. I'll think about it if you give me that sword of yours.
This sword is precious to me. I'll not part with it.
I mean, look at the damn thing. It's super fancy and huge as fuck. I'm surprised you can
I
even
can
use
give
it.
you anything else.
The power of anime
Name
girl.
your price.
Anything? Oh, that's a lot to offer.
Hmm.
I am Princess Yggdra of Fantasinia. If you aid me, you have my word as royalty.
It's royalty.
Oh,
You can never trust royalty. What do you mean?
Your castle. We need a new base, you see.
Very
Give me
well.
your castle, lol.
Although right now it's being occupied by the Empire.
She's down with it, apparently.
We'll just have to steal it back from them, won't we? I couldn't stay here even if the fort was still standing.
We've already picked a fight with the Empire after all.
Then, begging your pardon, Mr.
Oh my god, it is Bridget Hoffman. Fuck me.
Milanor's the name. You've got a deal, princess.
Wow, I can't believe it took me this long to figure it out.
Thank you.
But now I can totally hear it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Let's move out, everyone.
No, you have no idea. This was bugging me for years.
Is that sword all you've got to defend yourself?
This was
Now you know, right?
This was bugging me for years.
What has he done?
Bridget Hoffman is Cosmos in Xenosaga 1 and 3.
Oh my god, it's her.
You don't have anything else?
Wow, fuck. I'm mad now because I can totally hear it too.
These.
Hey, cards. These'll help.
Like how they're just meta about
First
cards.
Cavalry's. The other is from the Second Cavalry. They're from the knights who gave their lives for me.
I can totally hear it now. Fuck. God.
You know, if I played more Xenosaga, I'd
make
probably
use
be
of
in that
these
same
against
boat.
This was gonna be a recurring thing for this playthrough as well. Like, oh god, can no one figure out who the fuck is Yggdra? Because I wanted to know for sure. We figure out on the first battlefield.
It'll put their souls to rest.
Do you regret it?
Yes. I
There are
believe
some
so,
regrets.
too. I hear these cards hold an ancient power within them. I must borrow those powers
I guess you could
now.
say that you're currently having a revolution, right?
I might be down to 1 HP.
Only
Nothing like Yggdra Revolution.
all of our wishes a reality.
You're trying so hard.
That's right.
My brain, like, didn't make the joke right. I was supposed to say Valkyria Revolution because that game was terrible.
So we get Banish and Sanctuary. Here's our new cards.
Sanctuary, good.
What's that? Keck.
Rose domain. Whoa, what are all these? Ah! Ah!
2009.
Can you say that I really like playing this game?
Ah! What are these? What are those?
Indeed.